Hello and welcome to The Spirit Safe. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me back on the Scotch, and it's another Glengoyne. I've done a couple of Glengoynes. I didn't do any for a very long time, and then I did the 10, 12, 18 and 21 year old over the course of a couple of years. And this is a no age statement cask strength Glengoyne, the first cask strength one I've done, and this is batch 8. I like the packaging for Glengoyne. This one, obviously the packaging gets more and more elaborate as you go up the age statement, and now we're back to no age statement. But it's got a very sturdy cardboard carton. There's no chance of the bottle sliding out of the bottom of that one. Really, almost wooden, really, in its construction. And then we have the slender bottle. I'm not a big fan of the goose motif, but otherwise it's very nice, very nicely put together. I paid only 88 Canadian dollars for this out of Alberta, and that's what first attracted me to it, was the price. Not very many cask strength whiskies from a known distillery that you pick up for $88 nowadays. So I thought it was worth a try because I have enjoyed the other Glengoynes that I have reviewed. This is 59.2% ABV and it is natural colour and non-chill filtered. And the label tells me that the wood management is 1/3 ex-sherry, first fill ex-sherry, approximately 2/3 refill casks, which I guess is refill sherry, and a smattering of ex-bourbon. It could be a bit clearer, to be honest, but I think that's what they're getting at. I'm picking up the sherry straight away. Also, very definitely an alcohol note on this. I don't think it's old whiskey, but there's graham crackers or digestive biscuits, a lovely maltiness. I wouldn't say it's a complex maltiness, there's a loss of maltiness. Picking up some honey, banana and toffee. Dark chocolate and caramel. The alcohol note, probably a slight furniture polish or acetone or maybe grappa. A little bit of floral, apples and cinnamon, baked apple with cinnamon as well. Picking up a high alcohol Belgian beer yeast, like a Trappist beer, or I forgot what is it they call them, like lambic beers or something, with an unusual yeastiness to them. And maybe a sourdough bread, banana bread. Good helping of lemon zest, citronella, chocolate orange, chocolate mint. But yeah, it is alcohol forward. Palate. It is alcohol forward, but it's chocolatey. Nice, supple mouthfeel going on. I'm just going to add some water while I'm talking. It got a very supple mouthfeel. The alcohol, it's a young whiskey, this, and it does have a big alcohol note, which sometimes the nice honeyed malt is sort of fighting with a young alcohol, and sometimes the young alcohol sort of wins and makes it onto the finish. But there's a bit of citrus, bit of bitterness, nice cappuccino, chocolatey notes, and then a bit more honey and syrup on the development. With a drop of water, much more buttery. Picking up cinder toffee with chocolate, so classic crunchy bar. Gingerbread, German gingerbread, cloves, nutmeg. Bit more malt, complexity, cheesecake base. Oranges, citrus. Some quite nutty PX sherry, and there's also a hint of kind of dry white wine, very dry, which is strange, but yeah, dark chocolate. Lots of cinnamon. And much better on the palate with a bit of water. All those sherry casks are coming through. Honey, cough syrup, golden syrup. You know, it's still young, but now instead of hot and just very forward, the richness is starting to come out. It's had a pretty good sherry cask maturation for a young whiskey, I think, and all of that is notable on the palate with a bit of water. And Glengoyne, by the way, is usually sold at quite low alcohol. You know, I think you don't get up to 46% until you get above 21. I'll have to check that, but Glengoyne is usually sold on the lower end of the ABV. And the finish is of honey, pineapple, mango, molasses, bonfire toffee, bit of black licorice, some nice herbal notes, and espresso. So for $88, this is very, very good. I think with its boldness, this is not one to start off the night with. I think your palate needs to sort of work up to this one. Big fans of Glengoyne, I think, will really enjoy this because it exhibits the Glengoyne style in a very uncompromising way. For just $88, I think big Glengoyne fans, it's a no-brainer. Go out and buy it. I think maybe a 10-year cask strength, 12-year, 15-year cask strength would be exceptional whiskey. And the trade-off here is that you're dealing with a young spirit. And obviously you'd have to pay a lot more for a 12 or 15. But I think, you know, if they brought one out, I would definitely be a buyer of it. But, you know, $88, I'm quite happy with what I paid for this. And yeah, I imagine doing further Glengoynes as they come up. Anyway, I'd love to know if you tried this. I love hearing from people who've you know, tried the whiskey that I've reviewed and have you know, can share their thoughts on it. So let me know if you have. Otherwise, look forward to seeing you again soon. I might have quite a rare discontinued Islay whiskey or a Canadian whiskey at cask strength, or maybe even finally get round to the Glenfiddich 12 that I've been meaning to do for so many years. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the review and look forward to seeing you again soon. Cheers. Goodbye.